Shane here from Strength Through Struggle. What's going on, everybody? Shane here from Strength Through Struggle, and today I want to talk about motivation. Mainly how to reach it within yourself and how to maintain it within yourself, but also how to protect it, how to preserve it, and how to work at it. All right, so first off, I want to say motivation, just like many other things in life, you have to work for it. You have to want it. You have to want to maintain it, practice it. It's not just going to come naturally. All right. Everybody wakes up non-motivated, don't want to go to work, don't want to go to the gym, don't want to even, take their kids to school. But you got to work on it. All right. You got to want it. You got to want to be motivated. That's the first step. All right. And then honestly, you got to protect the positivity. You got to cut out the negativity wherever it's coming from. I'm talking spouse, any other sort of family, co-workers, anything. You either tell them, just don't talk to me like that. All right, that's from my boy Eric Thomas, the best motivational speaker in the world. Don't talk to me like that. All right, I don't want that negativity in my life. All right, I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to do things with my life. I'm trying to be happy. Don't talk to me like that. Once you show that you know your worth, you know what you're capable of doing and what you want to do, you're going to intimidate a lot of people. You're going to scare away a lot of people that you don't need in your life anyway. All right, so that's step one. Eliminate the negativity. Embrace the positivity. All right, you're having a bad day, go uplift someone else. All right, it'll make them feel good. You'll feel a little good inside, whether you like to admit it or not. There you go. Your day's starting good again. Excuse me. All right. And the most important thing here is, all right, within yourself. Like I said, you have to know your worth. All right. You have to be able to comfortably sit down, eat half a whole thing of Oreos one night, and the next morning get right back on the horse. All right, everybody breaks. Everybody has days that, they just kind of say, screw it. They eat a bag of Oreos, they watch The Bachelor, they do whatever they want to do. But the key is getting right back on the horse the next day. Don't wallow in self-pity for the next week and then get off course, and then it's just 10 years later, I used to have a gym membership. No. All right, if it's other things you love besides fitness, if you like drawing, don't skip it one night when you feel like doing it but you're too tired. All right, you're not tired. You're unmotivated. All right, I promise you, once you do it, once you make time for stuff you love, even if you have to make yourself do it at first, you will eventually realize that that's how you stay happy and motivated, is doing things you love. All right, especially if you're over here working a full-time job. Don't go work 40 hours for someone else in their company and not come home and work on your own goals. I cannot stress that enough. All right, you're not tired, you're unmotivated. All right, I see single moms working 40 hours, sometimes 2 jobs, so more than 40 hours a week, and they're still making time to go to the gym and do things they love with their kids. They're just including their kids. There's always ways. There's always ways to do things you love. You just have to stop making excuses. And once you stop making excuses and you start executing, like I said before, execution over excuses, once you start living by that, really accepting that, and toss excuses out the window, right there, motivation will come naturally because you will start doing things you want to do. All right? You need to hear me. Do not work 40 hours or more for a company, for someone else's company, and then not come home and do things you love to do, that you want to do. Do not work for someone else and then come home and not work on yourself. That is whack. Nobody is going to actually take you seriously if you do that. And pretty much anything. All right. And everything I'm saying, I'm actively trying to do. Everything I'm preaching, I am actively trying to do. I started my new job today. All right. It was all, I sat in the classroom for 8 hours. It was training. It was, going over packets and stuff. I barely ate anything. I didn't take a lunch, I left, I went straight to the gym. I swear, I about turned around and went home and laid down. But I had to go, and I feel so much better that I did. Once I got in there, I got in the atmosphere. I saw some people that I see all the time. You know, I got smiling, got talking, I got my lift in. I felt good. All right, and that applies with anything you love to do. Anything you love to do can spark the motivation. And then once you realize that the things you love to do are the source of your motivation, it's almost never ending right there. All right, it's almost never ending. Once you find that within yourself and you realize, you accept that you need to do the things you love and it will help you mentally, physically, spiritually, everything, you're almost unstoppable. You just have to accept it. You have to accept yourself, accept your mistakes, accept that you fall off, like I said earlier. The key is being able to eat a whole pack of Oreos, half pack of Oreos one night if you're on a diet. If you're on a diet, go home, be able to eat a whole pack of Oreos, but then the next day be like, all right, new day. That ain't me. Let's get back on it. All right? Because it's very easy to spiral. It's very easy to spiral. All right? But that's how you know that you have accepted yourself and you were in it for the long run. You set goals to maintain the happiness and motivation within yourself. All right? Just find things you love to do. Stick with them. Like I said, even if you have to force yourself to do them, I promise you it'll be worth it at the end of the day. And if I'm wrong, find me. Hunt me down. Let's talk about it. I promise you, face-to-face conversation, I'll change your mind. I will change your mind. I promise you. It's all a perspective. All right? If you just see someone do it, you're like, oh wow, that's actually pretty easy. I know it's hard. Tough talking guy on the internet, you know, telling you what you could, what you should do. But I promise you, I'm living it. I'm doing everything I'm telling you guys about. All right? Just please try it. Make time for something you love. You work 8 hours, 16 hours, come home. Even if it's 30 minutes. 30 minutes, do something you love. If you have a kid, spend time with your kids. You know, include them in whatever you love. Just find time. And your motivation will naturally rise from there. Your happiness will naturally rise. Your positivity will naturally rise from there. And it's going to be so much easier to maintain the motivation when you're maintaining the positivity, because you're naturally going to cut out the negativity. All right? And out of all the things I'm talking about, that is the hardest thing for me to do. But at the same time, the thing I'm most proud of myself for right now is cutting out the negativity. As I mentioned, I just started a full-time job today. I can't tell you how many times I have heard people tell me I can't do what I want to do. I sit here and tell people my goals, my dreams, what I'm gonna do, what I know I'm gonna do. I tell them, you know, I want to have a presence online. I want to start a YouTube channel. I want to make funny videos. I want to entertain people. I want to open a gym. I want to get in better shape, because we can always improve. You know, I'm gonna go to the gym every day after work. I'm gonna continue to produce content. I'm gonna edit videos. I'm gonna do all this stuff. And you look at me and be like, it ain't gonna last. Actually, I can't tell you how many times I've heard that it ain't gonna last. And instead of getting angry or defensive, I smile and I say, we'll see. Yeah, that's all you can do. Say, we'll see, and know within yourself that you're gonna do it. Nobody knows you better than you. All right? Nobody knows yourself better than you. All right? You know what you're capable of. You know what you're worth. And if you don't know what you're worth, you need to find that before you can do anything I just talked about. You need to find your worth before you do anything I just talked about. That is essential. You cannot be motivated if you do not know what you're worth. If you do not know that you are worth having that ripped body, feeling as good as that 40-year-old does when they're eating clean, making $100K a year, driving that fancy car, having a happy marriage, a happy family. Some people legit do not think they're worth having a happy marriage. Once you realize that you are worth all those things that you want, right there, that's a game changer within itself. But you can't do anything that I just talked about without realizing your worth.